So we're gonna get this horse ready, put hobbles on the front feet, but we're gonna work on the back end too, because I think that's just as important as putting hobbles on. So the first thing we wanna do, you can't go up and start in the middle of the program. You kinda gotta start and go through a progression of things to get them ready. The first thing was to send this horse around and disengage the front and the hind quarters, and this horse is already kind of doing that. So when we say disengage, what you want is them hind feet to step sideways like that. And if you just saw when she stepped over, that, if you don't pay attention to it, it doesn't mean much, but it means everything to a horse when they step sideways with that hind end, whether they go like this or whether they go like this and reach across. Because this disengages them, this doesn't. They're still, and that's the kind of stuff that gets you bucked off when you can't disengage those hind quarters on the hole. So we did that. You know, this horse is kind of disengaging with both. We'll do it the other direction. So you want that hind quarter to step out there, and see how she reached across with that inside hind leg when it steps sideways. So that's the first thing. Then the second thing to do is we want to make sure that she'll disengage.
Yeah.
Disengage from the rope. And one of the things that you always have with horses, and they're always used to coming towards you when you turn them. Well, I want the horse to learn to go off of the rope and not turn towards me. So we're going to turn the horse the other direction. See, she's got a little problem with that. But that's all right. You'll see how much better she'll get after we do that 3 or 4 times. Because you can't start. You can't start working on those back legs if we haven't got her doing this kind of stuff first. See, she wants to turn towards me.
Yeah.
But that ain't no good. We got to turn that way. She's got to pay attention to that rope. So we're going to do, she's a little shy on that, so we're going to do that 2 or 3 more times. Because it's that rope on that back leg, it's got to make her turn her ass into it. Yeah, that's much better.
That's much better, yeah.
So we do that to them a few times to kind of get in. We'll kind of skip a few things just to save a little bit of time. But after we've done that, then the next step is start teaching these horses to yield to pressure on their legs. So we'll start up here on the front. So that's where we're going to put our hobbles. Now, what I want is I want this horse, I'm going to put some pressure on this rope in a minute. I don't care if this foot moves. I just want one of those feet to come my direction. If you wait for the horse, the leg that's got the rope on, you'll get in trouble. Because what will happen is she might step forward with the hind foot or the other front foot, and then if the pressure doesn't go away, she may go backwards or sideways or whatever. She's got to learn that the way to get rid of this is step forward right there. So we're going to step her, we're going to walk her. There. But you understand, I'm going to loosen the pressure as soon as any foot gives me something. It doesn't have to be the foot with the rope on. If you wait for that foot, you'll get in trouble, because what will happen is your horse will try other stuff and you missed it, and then they blow up on you because you didn't reward them for coming what you wanted to, doing what you asked them to do. See, like right now, she can't step forward with her left foot, she's got to step forward over there. See? So we'll still take the pressure off of. So we're going to, and now the next question is, why don't we go out to the field and put a rope around the horse's foot and leave him too long? Could we? Sure. All you got to teach the horse. Horse don't care if you lead him by the head or the foot. It's just whatever they've gotten used to being led by. But we could lead her right there. We don't, but we could. So, but anyway, after we've done that a little bit, then what we're going to do I usually drive them a little bit. Has she ever been line growth?
No.
Oh, here, because this helps get them ready for the next step too. Because we gotta be able to get the hind quarters have to move away from the rope in order to go through with the rest of this needle. That's kind of tangled up into them, yes.
You need an assistant to do that.
Yeah, well.
Assistant,
Hell, we just call for the executive vice president. He's the one who does all the work around here.
It's all,
Press
it's,
could get up and do a little something.
Yeah, you think.
it's
Not to mention
always,
anything
Well, I'm
that's
used to the
done.
vice president.
He's got you trained now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Now, about driving horses, I had an old man told me years ago, he was a hell of a horse trainer, and he said, he don't worry about driving horses forward. He said, they can go forward plenty good. He said, they need to get good going backwards and sideways.
Maybe you should have hatched around here. Watch this.
See, she's gotta be able to turn that ass into me in order for this to work. I gotta be able to keep her in between the lines. Now, that horse is, see, she's looking around a little bit. She doesn't quite know what to make of it. But that's all right. Now, and I found, like if you see right now, the left hind foot is the one that needs to come back. So I want this horse to start backing up pretty easy. So we're gonna give her a little pressure on the left rein. There. And the one thing about doing this stuff out here is if she's gonna get tangled up, I want her to get tangled up while I'm here to help her out. But the more that we get that ass end turned into a great piece, the better she'll be at the next step we're getting ready to do. Keep it all the way. See, we've got to have her where we can keep the ass in between the lines to get this backing up stuff right. So if she goes sideways, she's got to give the pressure on this rope here over here. So we turn the hip this way. Turn the hip this way. And you see, when you get one that's a little bit jazzy like this, which horse needs the most protection on their legs? A jazzed up one or an old deadhead? You know? I mean, I don't mind seeing one that gets a little bit excited, because the more she gets excited, the more we've got a chance to get her to calm down. All right, now, she wants to take over and make up her own mind where she wants to go. And that doesn't work so good when you're moving along. And I'll tell you something about this too. Young colts, the first time you do this, they learn it so much quicker than an old horse you've been riding for years. Because after they've been riding for years, they've made a lot of habits. You know, a young one is kind of like a blank canvas, and you can pick them up this stuff, they pick it up really quick. All right, so now, I told you that we're going to work on these hind legs. Sometimes I can do this by myself. This horse let me try her by myself, and then I may have, just get at the front end of her. But what I want her to start backing up off of pressure on these hocks right here. Because the typical horse, when they get caught, do you ever see them get caught and go backwards? Blow through. That's how they tear them hind legs up. So what we're going to do, we're going to come in here. Put that one there. Here. So we're going to use this rope. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up on this left top right here and say, how about stepping back? Now we'll give her a minute to soak on it. And she's got taken the pressure there. So now we're going to reach up and ask her step back. Okay. And as soon as she stepped back, pressure went off of her hop. So we're just going to keep building on that and do that some more. We go for the right hop now. Okay. Okay, now back to the left hop. Now we'll give them like 10, 15 seconds to soak on it. There she
Good,
is.
yeah.
So we'll give her a minute. So, but now, I think you can see that if we do this and do this for a while, it doesn't take very long. We can back this horse all over the barn with her hocks. Now, we're not ready. She's not there yet, but she's getting there. So we'll put the pressure on the hock, and then give it a little bit up here on the line. Come on, baby.
Look at that. Where'd he go? Where's he at? Look at them eyes. She's got them eyes trying to find him, but she can't find him. Ain't that something? Carl, this is crap work. You can still do this till you get ready to ride.
Now, and when you're doing this, sometimes they step over the lines with their front feet. They get them tangled. I don't care. Like I say, if she's going to get tangled up in something,
Hungry.
in here with these lines, and me having, we can sort of defuse things. But out in the grapevines or the barbed wire, now we got a whole nother deal going on. So, after you have done that stuff, that's what you do for the hind legs right there. And I think you can see that if she gets real good at backing up when she feels pressure on that hock, when you're out riding and she gets into a grapevine, instead of trying to blow through it and go forward and getting all tangled up, you can stop them and back them up a step or two, or get off and clean their feet out or whatever. But the main thing is to get them where they're kind of used to this stuff. So, because it's foreign to them, obviously. But the more that you do of that,
How much farther with your process than you went right there should you go before you go to the hobble?
Well, we can go to the hobbles anyway, but this horse needs more work on those hind feet. You can't, that 5 minutes didn't protect her hind legs. But if you did that to her a half a dozen times, and you put that rope around that hock and she just starts backing right up, that's where you want them to be when you get ready to take them out in the woods. You don't want them to get tangled up with something. So, anyway, that stuff for the back end. Now we're going to go back to the front, because the front's one we're going to put the hobbles on. So, let me show you how we start that. And I'll pass them hobbles around. I tell everybody, if you want to buy any hobbles for your horse, get them from this guy. This guy, these things are made by a guy named Ray Reel, R&R Tackles called, out in Fleischer, North Dakota. And these are about the slickest hobbles that you can find to use, because when you put them around that horse, you're not down there getting your fingers caught in buckles and stuff. Because if you have, and one thing I will tell you right now, don't ever put hobbles on a horse and reach down and let your finger get through a loop or a buckle or something, because if the horse hops, you can pop your finger off. I've seen it happen. So, but these things, all they do is just put it around the leg and just slide that end piece in the catch. And these are pretty slick little hobbles to use. And I'll pass these around, but if you want to take a look at the stitching on here, the guy that makes these lost both his eyes in a car wreck about 30 years ago. And he sews these by hand. So
Wow.
you take a look at the stitching there. Well, I've done leather work and I can't stitch that well, and I can see what I'm doing. So, but he does those by hand.
Oh, I see. So there's a
They're
back.
heavy duty, they last, and he doesn't, it's like 30-some, $40 for a pair of them.
Really?
All right, so those are the hobbles, which are all kinds. I like the chain. I will tell you, the ones that's got the chain in the middle, I like better than the Utah hobbles that just have two loops that you just slide the rope through. And because the Utah hobbles tend to tighten up on the other leg when they step this leg, and they'll soar them up quicker. These don't soar them up much. And the other thing that happens with that chain, they don't hop as much. They'll take little baby steps and walk, most of them. When horses can't stride out and walk, they can't stride out and trot. They can camp or gallop, because they can. And they will take off with hobbles on. You know, just because they got hobbles on doesn't mean they can't run. But it's a lot more effort for them. So, all right, so now we don't start in with hobbles, because I'm never sure what this horse is going to do when we first buckle him on. So we're going to go back to the front legs now and get the front legs working a little better. So we just drop that rope down there. And when there's hay around it, that's why I don't do this out in the grass either, for the same reason. And I want them to go directions. You'll be able to kind of move that foot around wherever you want it. Okay, we'll go to the other one.
He comes this way, she follows me home. He's on with all three of them back there. Yeah, it's what it is. Just one in the house.
Come on, don't move it. There you go. Now, we'll go ahead and put these onto the hind legs too a little bit for you. So the hind feet should move around just like the front feet. Again, there. Now, you see that? The pressure went away and the foot didn't move. But that foot over there and this foot up here moved. So as long as something gives you the right direction, you got to release the pressure. Because if I hold on to that pressure and she comes forward with this foot and I don't release it, she might decide to go backwards or blow up or do whatever. So we want her to say, give me something. And I think you can begin to see that the more of this stuff you do, the quieter the horse gets about getting tangled up. What we're going to do now, go ahead and wrap her up and see how she figures this deal out. And I don't really have anything in mind there, but that's just the idea, just letting them know that they can get into jams and fixes and get tangled up, and I can unfix it, you know. So the more we do this stuff, the more the horse will get to trust me a little bit too. So after we've done all that stuff, and we think she's given the pressure on her legs pretty good, then I'll say, well, what happens if I kind of tie her feet together? What are we going to do here? And again, if she blows up, I'll let go. I mean, this ain't about her getting hurt or me getting hurt. This is just about her figuring this stuff out. But see, she's not too bothered by that. Well, if she's not bothered by that, then she's probably ready to put the hobbles on. Okay? So, and I don't start with hobbles. This is just an old piece of old 1-inch rope that I just took it apart and braided it back so it's nice and soft. And we're going to put this around her legs. And I would prefer, I don't think she's going to do anything, so we'll do it here. I would prefer doing this on a little softer ground, because sometimes they will fall down on their knees. Most of the time not. But this ground is not bad, but it'd be nice if it was just a little bit, worked up a little bit softer. So what we do with that is go around that off leg, put 3 or 4 twists in the rope, and all I'm going to do is put just a bow in here, because
I've got a Palomino horse that goes out and sticks her foot in the fence and stands there till I go get it out. My neighbor stopped one day and took the foot out of the fence, and before he got back to his truck, she put it back in there, didn't she, anymore? He had to get back out and go back up there. I
Now,
took
see-
the fence out.
see, she's walking,
Yeah.
but her feet, that rope's caught. So
now
but
she's
that's why I
testing
put
it.
that on there, because if she does blow up,
Yeah.
that thing's going to come off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I put them hobbles on, the only way I can take them off is get down in there and unbuckle them, and I don't
Right.
do that if horses running around rearing and jumping and doing everything. But after they've gotten to where they're pretty quiet, then what we do is take this deal and go ahead and make a full bow in it. Some of them make good shows, some of them don't make good. But
Excitement or
but
not.
the point is, if you do the right stuff getting them ready, this is the way it should go all the time. I've probably done this to somewhere around 100 head, because when I was at school, we did all the school horses, we had it 7 years. And I had one horse that I didn't do a good enough job getting it ready. When I put this on, she ran around in circles and she rubbed a little hair off of her cannon bones. Didn't hurt her, but she was running around with the rope on, and that's the only one that's ever done that. And that's my fault, because she was kind of a hot Arab, and I didn't go far enough with her before I put the rope on. So, but if you take your time and do, like I say, get them disengaged in the hindquarters, put lines on them, get them moving both ways, then put the ropes on the hocks and start backing them up off the hocks, then come up here and get them ready to put the hobbles on. And if you go back and do more of that hock stuff, and do that 4 or 5 times and get them good at it, if they get caught something in their back legs, they'll probably not be nearly as likely to tear themselves up as they would otherwise. So, I mean, I've told people, girls with English horses, hunter jumpers and stuff like that, I said, why not? If you got a $40,000 horse, why don't you want to protect his legs? And this is the best way I know to try and, it doesn't, horse can always tear themselves up, but they'll tear themselves up less if you do this stuff with them and get them ready for it. And,
Question.
yeah.
Okay, you got a nice little quarter horse there. Of course, I have a mule. Is it about the same?
It's all the same.
All the same? Okay.
All our mules hobble. In fact, with our mules, we don't just hobble them, we put leg pickets on them. So that's a one-legged hobble with a rope, and then we go out and put a stake in the ground or tie them to a bush or
So they
tree or
just
something.
go round
So they
it.
can- So they
Yeah.
can go like in a 40,
Right,
50 foot.
right.
Because a lot of times we'll hobble mules at night and go to bed,
Yeah.
and they're just tied up there all night. Well, if they're loose in hobbles, and you leave them loose all night, they may be back at the truck in the morning.
Yeah. And then you're up with no ride.
I've had that happen too.
Yeah.
We were up in
Okay.
the Selway in Idaho, and I had a buddy of mine, we were camping up there hunting, and, we had 3 mules, and they all had hobbles on them. And there was real skinny pickings, there wasn't much grass up there. And they didn't really get much to eat, so I just kinda left them there on, and I had a bell on one. And about 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up, and I didn't hear the bell. Brad, you hear that? He said, no, I don't hear anything. I said, that's the problem.
Exactly.
We got up and started, and they'd started up, they were heading back up over the top and heading back down into Montana. And they was about a mile. We could get it. So, yeah, hobbles don't keep them from going back to the truck.
Yeah.
So, anyway, anybody got any questions?
Well, good job.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
I mean, this is, and especially, you know, you guys just got young horses. You know, you always get these 2-year-old yearling and you can't do anything, ain't big enough to ride. Well, all this kind of stuff, you can teach this to one when they're weanlings. They don't
Yeah.
have to be, I mean, the sooner you do it, the better. I mean, I got 2 yearlings over at the house I haven't done it to, and I should have them done by now, and I haven't. Whatever. So,
Wonderful lesson.
but these are, and you see how much calmer this horse is?
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, when you tie them up and get them roped up and tangled and all that crap, and they get a little excited, after they've done that a few times, a horse can only stay excited so long. And after they, you know, it's like, oh, okay. And after you do about 6 or 7 new things to one, the next 15 new things you do, they don't pay any attention to. They do the first 3 or 4, but after about the first half a dozen, it's like, oh God, what's the idiot doing to me now? And